Hello, Monsters of Bannon. Welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3 and part 11 of... Is it part 11? I'm going to say 10. 10? It's part 10. Is it part 10? Hang on. Every time. Every time. It's like 10. It's part 10, isn't it? It's part 10. It's part 10. Part 10 of my Khalida campaign, where we've pieced out with both Volkmar and Repants, despite the fact that we probably want to kill him later. But I think what I'm going to do now is beat up Cetra, although Repants is doing a fantastic job here. And Bagar has fallen, so we can go grab Bagar and the pyramid there. I think it's all about sort of building stuff up now, isn't it? And then eventually we can decide to kill everyone else while we build our pyramids, because that's what we really care about. That's all we... It's like Grand Designs, isn't it? With old Kevin MacLeod. Khalida is a fucking 7,000-year-old mummy who has designs on building a bunch of pyramids. And it always goes tits up, and then in the end he has some fantastic wank to talk about. It's great, honestly. Grand Designs, one of the best TV shows ever, I want to say. Okay, Prince cancelled. You just need to keep assaulting Skarbrand. Well, that's a very low chance. I don't 100% sure that's gonna pay off. I can't believe Kairos is still alive. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. You've got two armies here. You can do this. There's high elves. There's lizards. It's fine. You'll be all right. You'll be fine. Do I want to do any of this? I could make an. I could make a. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. And then I can instantly grab Bagar. Oh, look at that. Oh, hot, sneaky plays. Holy shit. Oh, that feels good. So we've made Bagar. Good stuff. We can actually build the pyramid of King Al-Khadizar once we get around to it. Also, gemstones. I don't think we need more gemstones. We don't make many gemstones, do we? We already have gemstones. Do we already have gemstones? We've already got gemstones. We don't need more gemstones. Makes like 10 gemstones. It's not really a huge amount. I guess it could make reasonable money from it.
Bring me Neferata's head.
Potentially. Did we already declare war on? Oh, we did, didn't we? Because he took Bar, and then I decided that I wanted it instead. So I took it.
Hush! When I sit on my throne, you can begin.
Yeah, damn right. What do you want? You want me to declare? No, I'm not going to declare war on those guys. I just pieced out with them. That would ruin my reputation. Thank you very much. It's a problem with the AI, like going, hey, I want you to declare war on these guys. It makes no... But they shouldn't be able to ask if it's going to destroy your reputation, because there's no way for you to see your reputation. I'm going to get that one. And then I'm going to finish off Cetra once and for all. Yeah. Is Cetra dead now? Yeah. Okay, good. Well, you know, there can only be one. There can only be one Tomb King. Potentially two if Katep's still around, but I don't know where he is. So just
Lybaras shall rise again.
Just pretend
Now we go.
he ain't. I guess. You 46. Come on, Prince cancelled. You were doing so well, and then it all went to pot, didn't it? All went to pot. It says valiant defeats. I'm just going to maintain the siege there. If they want to try and come and have a go, they can come. If they kill Prince Kakalaka, then, you know, so be it. Meanwhile, we're going to move King Rupert the Bear. Did I say Prince Kakalaka? I meant King, obviously. Oof. Oof. I mean, one thing you got to say about Tomb Kings, they don't have big sausage fingers, do they? No. The current King of England has big sausage fingers. Have you ever seen his fingers? They're huge. Just giant sausages. It's a bit fucking weird, isn't it? But then you play Crusader Kings enough and you realise that, well, they're all pretty fucking inbred, aren't they? So if anything, it's probably one of the minor afflictions they'd have. Until they die of gout at like 19. I'm still annoyed about that. I had this really great king, right? He's a sadist. He was amazing. His stats were great. He was 19. He died of gout. I was so annoyed. So annoyed. Oh, here he comes. He's large and in charge. He's a big boy. Got our little horsey archers there. We're trying to pick off those chariots because I feel like if we can whittle those guys down, it should make life a little bit easier. I can say how much I like this map. Like it just looks really pretty. I mean, not pretty, but it just looks like, you know, good, doesn't it? It's just I like the aesthetic. Uh-oh, demons! Look it! Summoning demons. Now, fortunately, they didn't summon in on my skeleton archers. That would have been upsetting had they done that. In fact, they summoned it in on my skeleton horsemen, which means those guys are literally useless. Fantastic. So we're just going to give them the slip and continue running. We've created a little sort of like bow formation here where we've got Nehekaran warriors on our flanks just to cover that, just in case. So we've got the Chaos Knights of Khorne. I mean, the problem with Skarbrand's armies, they're all very, very, like, you know, killy. The Necropolis Knights, though, should make short work of any Chaos Knights because they've got an additional 32 bonus first large. That's ludicrous. Skeleton Horsemen almost get caught by the chariots and the cavalry as they advance, but the chariots have taken a lot of damage. They're about half their health, which they were already at half health anyway. Necropolis Knights are going to go and help take that on while why do they have a name? Oh, you know what, it doesn't matter. Are going to tank the Chaos Knights with their face. Good luck there. Obviously, Skarbrand is a prime target. We need to bring Skarbrand down. Necropolis Knights. It's got a few units to deal with on the flank there. They've got those Flesh Hounds. They've got Chaos Knights of Khorne. Oh, it's a lot of stuff. Okay, we've managed to tie up those chariots. Those chariots should be going down pretty quickly. The Necropolis Knights doing a lot of damage there. Fantastic. And then, with any luck, the Nehekaran warriors will hold long enough for the Necropolis Knights to charge in and knock them out. Meanwhile, Skarbrand is rampaging. I mean, that's pretty much all he does. We need to get our archers into a decent arc and then just unload on him. There we go. Arrows coming in from every direction, obviously focus firing. I know I say the AI shouldn't focus fire. That's because it doesn't know how to do it. In the same way that I drive, but I don't think my 4-year-old should. Skarbrand getting shot to pieces there. He does not stand a chance. And the Necropolis Knights arriving just in time to hold back the Chaos Knights of Khorne before the Nehekaran warriors crumble. Meanwhile, demons appearing in the midst of our archers. Not ideal, but the Casket of Souls will be able to, I mean, you know, tank them. I don't really want it to tank them, but it's fine. And Skarbrand is down. He's not going to be a happy bunny. Necropolis Knights holding back. More Chaos Knights. They just don't have a chance against them, do they? With that 32, 19 bonus. That's not them. That's the 32 bonus first large, making their melee attack and weapon strength redonkulous against these large targets. Just means they just mince them. With Skarbrand down, his armies begin to crumble. Chaos Knights retreating. Demonic units in his army disintegrating. And eventually his mortal followers should decide to run away too. These boys though. Hounds of blood. Oh, there we go. Finally everyone gets sad. And of course we know when demons get sad, well, they just die, don't they? Okay, we lost a couple of units there, but Also took out Skarbrand, so I'm willing to take that. You know, I would like some jars, but do I need to replenish? I probably need the replenishment. Because otherwise I might not be able to auto-resolve that. I mean, I should be able to. But I just know what auto-resolve is like. It's not very nice. Dried up river. You know what? I don't want to spend the jars. Gotta let it dry out. Weapon strength and charge bonus for the entire army. What a nice little bonus that is. And yeah, we can take that. We can take that. Good job, Kakalaka. Excellent work. That was really just grade A stuff. Sorry, Your Highness. Now. You know what, I'm going to get a couple more of those boys, just because I think you need it. We need to... Right, we need to take out Malagor. However, I also need to make sure that we take Galbaraz. I also need to make sure that the people in the south who may be cranky about our previous efforts don't get ideas above their station. I.e. try and kill... Oh, there we go, short victory can... Bosh. Bosh. Done it. So we'll keep Digi-Steve down here. He's just going to keep an eye on things. Just make sure, you know, make sure they're chill. There we go. We didn't fight any of these guys. They just died of their own accord. It's weird. It's a bunch of like, I mean, like apart from, I guess having to go all the way to the Empire wouldn't be a short victory, would it? Kind of a weird one. But it's also weird that Khalida... I genuinely don't think Khalida should... Because you can't confederate Cetra. You have to kill him. So if Cetra starts here, you inevitably, highly likely, either have to let Cetra die or kill him. I think Khalida should be more about, like... Maybe you should go and kill all the vampires. Like, kill the vampires there, and I guess over here as well. Like, I think that would be a good long victory, because that would require you to, like, make agreements or, like, fight your way there and then wipe them out. That would make more sense as, like, a Khalida victory, wouldn't it? This one is just kind of like, alright, I guess. It's fine. We need to build a bunch of friggin' pyramids now. Also, we're going to have to kill the dwarves because they're sitting on one of the settlements that has a pyramid that we need to build. So, there. Why can't I build that? Why does it need a populate? Oh, it needs a population surplus because it's a pyramid. What a weird... fucking weird thing. What a weird thing to do. I like that you never had to have a population surplus before, did you? That's... I've never noticed that. Did you? Was that, or did I just never notice? Is that new for Warhammer 3? I mean, some of the things they've added to Warhammer 3 are generally like, why? No one asked for it. I think it's like making the... So, I believe that the Ushabti building used to be at 3, and then the bows were at 4. And there's something else they changed as well. And I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a nice change, but it's not, I don't, you know, no one was like screaming for that, were they? And yet there's stuff that people really, really want to see that they just didn't fucking bother to do. And I wouldn't mind if it wasn't for the fact, apparently Nakai is still broken. Apparently Nakai can't recruit Kroxagor. They broke that in 3.1 and haven't fixed it yet. And you're kind of like, if you're doing shit like, you know, changing the Ushabti building, why the fuck aren't you fixing fix it? Like, either it's really hard to fix, and I can't imagine that's true, or you just can't be asked. I'm going to be honest, it sounds more like the latter. I don't know what's going on with Creative Assembly and Immortal Empires, but it just feels like they just like abandoned it. They just cut it loose. They just come back for the... It's like, guys, look, I know... The problem is, they've created like a live game, haven't they? Whereby we're getting more DLC and stuff. That's fine. I don't mind that. But if you're doing that, you need to support it. You can't just cut it loose. Like, I'm glad that they're continuing to provide content for Total War Warhammer 3. That means you need to provide support. And when I say support, I mean more than when you decide to put a DLC out. Needs to be a little bit more consistent. There needs to be bug fixes. There's a whole bunch of stuff that's currently broken. Just... Right, you're... Right, okay, let's go and... Word the Endbringer. Okay, Khalida, you're getting Desert Strike.
Bring me Neferata's head.
We can't do that. She's not in the game.
Address me as your highness.
Because obviously we've seen the prices for the new DLC. 20 quid, $25. It's too much, to put it bluntly. I think everyone is quite right to be looking at that and going, what the hell? Let's grab that. And I'm going to grab Indomitable Will as well. It's very expensive. And look, I know there's inflation. Inflationary costs have hit everyone, I think, very, very hard. Except, the people who already have a shit ton of money, of course, who apparently are just making more money. I wonder where all the money could be. But I struggle to understand why they've gone from what were the DLCs previously? Like 12 quid? Is that right? To 20? No, sorry. Like, if you put it up to 15, I think people would have been like, yeah, alright. 20's too much. It's just too much. It's just... I can't believe for a second they didn't realise that this was going to have a backlash. I guess they're just trying it out, seeing what happens. Brazen. And of course, all these issues are down to the management of Creative Assembly, not the developers, not the people who work on the game. All of those people are doing their job. They're probably very proud of what they've done. They have no control over the prices. And they don't have any control over what they work on. They are directed to work on certain things at certain times. And so I don't think people should get angsty at the developers. That's just silly. That's not going to help anything. But, totally understand people getting angsty with Creative Assembly as a whole. What do you do? We had you... Oh, Chocolate Hobnob. You're back! Boom! I'm back, baby. Okay, we'll get some of those. Do we have any more of those? No, we don't have any more. Okay, that's fine. Let's have a couple of those guys. Oh, it's like I'm a kid in a candy store. Sweet shop. Good. Let's get one of those. One of those. Let's do that for a minute. We'll see what happens. Oh, you global recruit, can't you? No, you can't. You're not in the settlement. No, I'd have to move you into the settlement, and I can't be asked to do that. Fuck it. A lot of work. A lot of work. Can't be bothered. So don't get angsty at the people who are just doing their job. Wrong type of people. Right, community team, by all means, raise concerns, tell them, don't slag them off, because they have, 1, no power over this, and 2, they are just the shield that the people in charge use to deflect all your anger onto. The poor bastards. Okay, do we have... I can't build one here now. I don't have them. Okay, I need to cancel something. I'm going to cancel you. And then I can build this frigging pyramid. There we go. There we go. Maybe it always used to take a thingamajig. Whatchamacallit? The population point. That's the one. Okay, we're going to continue our little rampage. We take barely any attrition, don't we? Are you finished? You're finished recruiting. Good lads. Good lads. Also, we're not taking attrition. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to move you guys up. I'm gonna... You know what? I'm just gonna leave you there. Oh, Lamizash is here. Good stuff. What does he do? Where is Kakalaka? You. Yeah, whatever. Where is Lamizash? What does he do? Right, so he's the bonus for Ushabti. Yes, yes. If only we had more Ushabti. That's the only issue. Only issue there. What's your trait? You're strong. Okay. You know what? You've kind of got... I'm emotionally invested in you now, so I'm going to keep you. God, Skarbrand was just attacking in the north. What? And then, of course, there's Clan Moors as well. To be honest, having Chocolate Hobnob here is probably... I should probably get rid of Hobnob, shouldn't I? Oh, wait, no. He's another... He's a good boy. All right, tell you what. You... Yeah, you do that. Have another one of those. Oh, what's going to be good against ratties? Tell you what, have some more bow boys. In fact, this was something I should probably replace all of the skeletal archers in this army with big bow boys, shouldn't I? That probably makes more sense. And yet, I haven't done it. Income from post-battle loot, meh. Income from settlements, well, maybe. Ambush success chance. Income. You know what? I'm going to get the proclamation of the Third Dynasty. 3, it's a magic number. Yes, it is. It's a magic number. Yes, that is much to the consternation of everyone nearby. That's the problem, Prince Cancelled.
Challenge me and witness vengeance.
Ah, quick. We haven't spoken, but yeah, I did think that might happen at some point. Yeah, fair play. I'm going to be honest, I'm amazed it took this long. Hello? Well, this is bad. We've been ambushed. There's also a helicopter flying overhead. It's not anything to do with the ambush. However, what makes this worse is that they're bringing friends. This isn't just one army attacking us, it's 2. Also, you just walked into a tree, mate. Watch out, watch out, watch out! Fine, we just phased through it. So, we're going to have to defeat one army, and then the reinforcements led by none other than Malagor. So instantly, our skeleton horse archers are retreating away, but get caught by the Centaurs. They're just going to have to lead a merry chase. We need to get the Casket of Souls and the Bone Giant back behind our lines. We're creating a little cordon here. The Halbards protecting our rear. On the flanks, we've got the Tomb Guards, and brave old King Kakalaka is fighting the Minotaur Doomball there. They are very scary boys. The Necropolis Knights managing to break through our line, having given ourselves a little bit of cover there, but the artillery's just going to have to do its own thing. I mean, fortunately, it's pretty large. I think it's got quite a lot of mass, so it should be fine. We need our Necropolis Knights to help out on the flank there, slamming into the rear of the Ungor, breaking that, and then in here, we just need to save the king. Take out that Doomball. Our archers managed to... Amazingly, our archers managed to get away completely scot-free. So far, things are okay. Like, as ambushes go, this could be worse. This could be a lot worse. We've got a giant coming down. That's pretty rough. So we've managed to tank the giant with the Tomb Guard. We're now focus firing with the archers on that giant to bring it down. But here comes Malagor himself. Fantastic. Good times. He's only level 16 though. So, I mean, you know, it's fine. We're bringing our infantry back. We need to bring the boys home. Bring them back. Kind of like create a little defensive formation here. And then just hold the line. Just keep holding the line. Battering back the enemy as they rampage into our lines. The halbards there, it's just as well we got more units of halbards because those guys are just doing amazing work keeping the enemy at bay, and also those minotaurs as well, keeping the minotaurs at bay. I completely forgot about the skeleton horsemen. They both disintegrated. I had other things on my mind, to be fair. That giant is taking a lot of damage. We can just keep that up. We can bring that giant down. Necropolis Knights coming into the rear of that gore herd, helping to relieve the pressure on our front lines. We've got the skeletons, Tomb Guards, who are not doing anything else. Now it's our rear because we've got a horde of Ungor heading this way, so that's really bad news. The Doom Bull is refusing to die. The bastard. The Ungor herds attacking the skeleton archers, but I've got no units free to deal with that. They're basically just going to have to deal with that themselves. Bombarding the Ungor raiders, they're trying to bring that down. Malagor, we targeted Malagor with the Bone Giant. It's probably not the best option. The Bone Giant is actually a terrible shot. I guess that's because he doesn't have any eyeballs anymore. Bit rough. Never mind. So far, things could be going worse, to be fair. You know, should we lose this battle, at least we've taken a lot of beastmen with us. We've killed about 1,000 of them so far. The Tomb Guard continuing just to hold that line. Trying to bring down Malagor. Lots of Ungors trying to smash their way past our Tomb Guard. The Tomb Guard just holding on doggedly though. The Necropolis Knights really they're taking a lot of fire. They're still trying to take out that Doom Bull, but he's just refusing to go down. We've managed to rout the Ungors there. They did some damage, but we weathered that fairly well. Necropolis Knights fighting the Chaos Spawn, who, I mean, considering our ludicrous stats against large units, we should be doing fairly well there. And indeed, the Chaos Spawn are being dispatched, but being unbreakable, they're tying up those very, very valuable Necropolis Knights for much longer than we really should be having to. And Malagor is going down and concentrating everything we've got on him. He does have quite a lot of missile resistance, doesn't he? He's got 35% missile resistance, so he is weathering that. He's taking a lot of missile fire directly to the face. However, if we do it long and hard enough, he will go down. Oh, he's very low on health. He's very low on health. I think our Necropolis Knights are about to crumble. Yes, they went down, but they took so many beastmen with them. We've managed to kind of like secure our rear. Our rear is fairly okay. The Necropolis Knights still mopping up the Chaos and Gore herds, Chaos Spawn and Gore herd. We're still trying to whittle down these Ungor raiders who've just been harassing us the entire battle. It's quite annoying, but some little bit of return fire there from our archers should do it. Malagor is running away, but he is going to come back. He's going to rally. The Ushabti that we managed to spawn in have making a real mess of those Ungor raiders, making life a little bit easier for us. That Doom Bull is running away now, or at least I think he's going to try and go for the whatchamacallit, the thingy-majigs, the Ushabti, that's the one. There's a little blob of Ungor, Gore, Razor Gore. We need to bombard this, take this out. That's the stuff. Ideally not hit ourselves. Okay, we've lost some units, but like our rear is mostly secure here with the Tomb Guard just mopping up. I think we're going to lose the rest of the Necropolis Knights as well, which is a real bummer. They've done so well, but we'll just go down. Oh, that Doom Bull. Watch out, King Kakalaka. You don't have much health left. Bring him down. Shoot him. He's so stupidly hard to kill. Also, Malagor's back. Momentarily. As he decides to sit exactly still, allowing me to fill him full of arrows until he goes down. Boop. And with Malagor's death, the ambush fails. And King Kakalaka survives somehow. Well, I think, considering we were ambushed by 2 armies, that went okay. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. Could have been better. Could have been worse. Oh. Okay, well that's going to allow Rupert's to get right in here. I mean, these guys pretty dead. We're fine.
High Queen
We can go and grab Galbaraz, which apparently is one of the settlements we need for some reason. I don't know. Still. Kakalaka, good job. Just fantastic stuff. This gives us massive defense against ambush, doesn't it? Does it? Ambush defense, yeah, 75. 75 ambush defense. Let's grab... Oh, we lost our halberd snakes. I mean, they did amazing work, to be fair. We'll sit there for a turn. I mean, they won't be back in greater numbers. It's fine. Do you have... Oh, we're building the pyramid. That's good. Let's get defenses there, because obviously we need to defend the pyramids. Once we've built the pyramids, we need to defend the pyramids. Yes. Yes, it does. Well, okay, you're going to get two halberd snakes. And maybe some archers. And then maybe a priest. Maybe anything else. Okay, we've got a Necrotect. I could get a Wise one. Scorpion Carver. Does that work? Oh, I haven't got any scorpions. Never mind. I'm just going to get you.
More slaves. I need more.
Dave. Dave. Dave!
I'll set the slaves to work.
Good. You do that. You crack on that. You get on that. You crack. Do that. Okay, good. So let's get a. I want a priesty one. It's money. I actually prefer money, although it's more money, but that's fine. I've got loads. Don't have to worry about that. Don't have any books of Nagash at the moment. It's too bloody far away. There's one over here. We could potentially grab that one. I could send maybe Digi Steve over to deal with that. What do you think, Digi Steve? You up to it? I think you are. Go for it. While the rest of our boys go and mop up in the north, take out Skarbrand once and for all. And obviously, you know, keep an eye on what Clan Moors are up to, because they could be a problem. How are you doing the Skarbrand? Also, there's another one up there. I should get that one as well. Which one's those? I don't think they were particularly, like, good ones, were they? What does this one do? Canopic. Well, I could do with Canopic Jars, and that's kind of trash, so that's fine. Still, Digi Steve doesn't do anything else, so we could send, you know, he's being lazy. We could send him off to go and grab that one, couldn't we? No harm there. We'll get defences at Galbaraz just to be on the safe side. And if we have a look at the long victory conditions, we just need the Wizard Callus Palace and Alhaik, both of which are over on the blob. Araby. They're in Araby, so we need Araby. We need to go and invade Araby at some point, which, you know, we will. We will. How much of a garrison is here? Oof, that is a nasty garrison. It is a nasty garrison. I could lay siege to it. But still, that is... Well, it's mostly Ungor. And we did take out Malagor. You don't have any Cygors. Still, I can, like, wait a turn. I'm going to assault the garrison. Come on. Okay, you know what? That's a pretty good go. So we're just going to go straight into it. Holy shit, there's like... Oh, well, wait, what? Hang on. There's another army there. Alright, in that case, let us cancel this and we'll bring King Kakalaka. Because he needs to see the end of these beastmen, right? They've killed his good-o snacks, and now he's lost his snacks forever because King Chocolate Hobnob is recruiting them. And unless we build more of those buildings, he won't get any more halberd snakes. It's a shame. But still, there's a lot of beastmen to kill here. I don't know exactly how many, but that's like 1, 2, 2.5 stacks. That's still quite a few beastmen. Shouldn't be a problem though. But that's going to have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.